Hello guys, welcome to or back to my channel. It's the Oracle Reads. Whether you're new to tarot, deep in your spiritual journey, or you're just stopping by out of curiosity, I am so appreciative that you guys clicked on my channel and that you're here. Today we're going to be diving into the cards and asking them who is fantasizing about you, what are they thinking, and all that good stuff. I'm sure you guys know the drill. We have 3 crystals laid out in front of you. Each one has its own little message waiting. Take a second to slow down, deep breaths in, and just trust whichever one you're drawn to. Don't overthink it, because the one that's meant for you is going to pull you in. But once you've picked one of your images, make sure you skip to your timestamp below, and we're going to get straight into it. Hello pile number 1, welcome to or back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, thank you for joining me, and thank you for choosing. So we're just going to get straight into it. Let's see who this person is that's fantasizing about you romantically and what it is that they're fantasizing about. Okay, so we have some cards here. We have Capricorn, Chiron, Taurus. We also have the Hermit, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so obviously we can talk about specifics, or like the obvious, which obviously I'd say this person could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or even a Virgo. But let's talk about who this is. Honestly, looking at this, it screams past lover, if I'm being honest with you, especially with the Hermit card. I can't really pick up these cards because I'm trying to block out any of the possible YouTube guideline violations. But with this Hermit card, it just looks like this is someone that's obviously thinking about you, obviously fantasizing about the connection, obviously in deep introspection over this connection as well. So this is screaming past lover, ex, or at least someone that wanted a chance with you, like, you know, had a chance with you, maybe fumbled, maybe dropped the ball. But yeah, to my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but Chiron doesn't really rule a particular sign. Chiron represents like a significant point in someone's life, and this is like a point where there's like healing and growth. This card even says amends and release here. So you can see it in this imagery, but with this Capricorn and Taurus, ignore my cards. I've had these cards for a long time, guys. Like, I probably need to get new ones pretty soon. But with this Capricorn and Chiron and Taurus card, like, just look at how the masculine is kind of like pointed toward this feminine, and his head's kind of like down. This card even says like shame and self-doubt, while she has her back turned on the masculine and she's focused on other things. She's focused on herself or her finances or whatever she's focused on, and you can see his energy is pointed toward her. And everything in tarot is very significant, especially things like this, like how the characters look and are interacting within the spread. We can clearly see the masculine in these cards pointed toward the feminine, interested in the feminine, and this is like important to know, because whoever it is that's fantasizing about you is definitely someone that you have a past with. It's definitely someone that you endured challenges with as well, no matter how big or small the challenges was. Like, even if this was like a sneaky link, or like, you know, something low-key, I don't know. But like I said, this person, they might be a Capricorn, Taurus, Earth sign. Whoever this was, I don't feel like they valued your connection, because when we look into this Capricorn energy a little bit more, you can see that this is someone that was like focused on their finances, or, you know, when I read the energy a little bit deeper, I pick up on someone who doesn't really see love as practical, or someone who may not have even been interested at the time in pursuing anything long term. And if they were interested in it, then their efforts weren't really giving off that vibe. Like, their efforts were showing something completely different. Like, yeah, I feel like this person is like very reserved, like too focused on their finances. So I feel like I'm kind of like picking up on a deeper energy here, that it kind of reminds me of like someone who wants to feel like a boss or someone who wants to look like a boss. So, and like when you get into a man's world, because of course you could be a masculine listening to this could be about a feminine, but just more so speaking on the masculine energy that I'm picking up on, this person wanted to look like a boss, and a boss in like a man's world, or at least a lower vibrational man's world, is, you know, it like you have a bunch of women around you and cars or whatever the case is. When you want to go out to the club with your friends and pick up women and tell your friends about the girl that you were sleeping with and brag and all of that shit. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting. And this person, like, that's what their life looked like. This is what things looked like when they were pursuing you. And so with this Chiron energy, it just represents like especially because this is the energy between the two of you, it just looks like there's been some sort of challenge or something that's happened in this person's life that caused a change. So now this person is feeling so much shame for how it is that they treated you. Like, this person, it seems like they've gone through a period of like personal development. Of course, you leaving or you not entertaining them in their games, that might have been definitely something that triggered this. But yeah, I feel like whatever happened, there's definitely a transformative experience that happened when it comes to this masculine. And I mean, like, literally look at the Capricorn card. Like, he has his head down, like looking ashamed, feeling shameful, and even this Chiron card right next to it says shame. So they are feeling ashamed for whatever it is that they did. Even the Hermit card, he looks ashamed. Like, they feel like they had something so golden or something so passionate or something so real or something so exciting that they thought that this is what they wanted. They thought they wanted the party and the multiple women, but now they're literally forced to think about you and forced to think about the connection and forced to think about your dynamic, because nothing is topping it. Nothing is matching the passion or chemistry that you had. And this is why there's that shame, because of whatever unfolded between the two of you. It caused you to turn your back on them. So yeah, this card literally says bombshell as well. So clearly they feel like you're a bombshell in this connection. Clearly they feel like you're it for them. And okay, now we can get into like the way in which they're like fantasizing about you. So it's really clear to me, especially with this Hermit card that this card has been like talking to me the entire reading. But when you look at this card, it's very clear, like, they think deeply about you. They spend time on their phone. This might be trying to find your socials, or shocked that you blocked them. Like, there's some interesting energy here. I feel like they want to know what you have going on, especially wanting to know if you have like another masculine person in your life or just another person in your life. I feel like there's a lot of regret. And it's, again, because they see you as like this bombshell. This, like, you're the standard, you know? You're the standard of what it is that this person wants. So even when they're with other people, like, if you look at this card, it almost looks like this person just got done being with someone else. Like, they have their towel over them, but they're still sad. Like, they're still not happy. And so it doesn't matter where it is that they are, even when they're with other people. Like, even when they've had opportunities to be with other people, it keeps leading back to you. They keep missing the spark and the passion that you guys had, and they fantasize about having another experience with you, having another opportunity with you. Like, even with this Knight of Cups, like, it kind of looks like dreams. Like, they're having dreams about you. And it's like, in this dream, like, you're waiting for them with like open arms, open legs. No, let me actually stop. Okay, no, but actually, like, this person dead ass like wants you to just, like, in their fantasy, in their vision, like, whatever you guys had is enough for you to be like, let's do it. Like, let's rekindle this. Like, You know, like that's part of, like, they imagine it definitely goes back into stroking their ego, but they imagine that they were so good or they were so this and that to you that you're like, you know, like they want to come back as if nothing happened. They want that same vibe, that same chemistry. Like they probably have dreams of coming back and things just clicking so well between the two of you, and you guys just, you know, like making out. Or we're not gonna get to 18 plus because YouTube has gotten very strict these days, but yeah. So yeah, it's really clear that they're thinking deeply about you. They might even be moving super slow when it comes to like apologizing or rectifying things between the two of you, because they really don't know if there's a possible chance for a reconciliation. But when they do fantasize, it's like a deep fantasize. Like they feel very connected to you, connected to the intimacy that you shared. Like it's almost like having like this good ass food when you were younger and you're constantly trying to try it again and get it again, and it just never fucking succeeds. It never tastes as good as it tasted like when you were younger. So I feel like this is just really sacred to them, like this fantasy they have for you. They're contemplating a lot about reconciliation, like a lot. And they have these like these visions of you, like they have a lasting effect on this person, or whatever intimacy that you guys had. It had a lot, like a lasting effect on this person, to where like they're just constantly comparing it, and everything else feels boring because the connection between the two of you was so passionate and the chemistry was there. So I feel like they imagine when you guys get back together, things just like being like you both being very physically expressive with one another the way you were before. They imagine you guys like being able to like confide in each other and open up to each other. Like no one compares to you. They imagine it being just as exhilarating as it was before, but only if you guys both could like let the past go. So I feel like the physicality or the physical experiences that you guys had with each other, it's definitely very motivating. This is why they want to come back, because no one is comparing to you. Like you turn this person on in a way that like nobody else has. And it's almost like sad, like it's hard, because it's like, why, like they just don't, they feel like they burned themselves. Literally, it's like they feel like they burned themselves. So I don't know, I feel like your strength, like especially with this Taurus energy, you could have been very grounded in the things that you were willing to do and the things that you were not willing to do within a connection. And I feel like that's also what's so attractive to this person, is like you had expectations, you had you had an expectation for this person, and when they didn't meet it, you moved on, because life is abundant. And when someone knows just how abundant they are, it's super, super attractive. I feel like this person could have spent time like working out. So part of their fantasy is like you being obsessed with their body and wanting to touch their body and wanting like almost like to be submissive to them because of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm just more so looking at this Knight of Swords. This definitely isn't going to resonate for everyone, the submissive part, but I do feel like this person wants like kind of a submissive person, and this might even be in an 18 plus way, but obviously we got to keep it PG on YouTube. But yeah, it's just like they're just so drawn to you and your power in the bedroom, and they just want more. They want more. There's so much night energy here too, so all of that energy to me is just an energy about pursuing and coming towards you. So there's definitely a lot of duality behind their persecution. I don't know, behind them pursuing you. Like the Knight of Cups is like this deep fantasy, stuck in like, you know, the fantasy where it's just like thinking of whining and dining you and then taking you back home. Oh, sorry about that, not a bell falling. Wining and dining you, taking you back home, getting close to you, getting connected with you. And then the other part is like the sexual part. It's like the like if you guys were in a longer relationship, like where you really trusted this person, where you really had faith in the connection and had faith in them and let your guard down and just submitted, or yeah, submitted to this person, like, or even them submitting to you. Like, I feel like they see themselves doing, because there's definitely way more logical and considerate and empathetic emotions that this person has toward you. They want to wine and dine you. They want to take you out. They want to do everything that they can do to make you feel seen and understood. But, you know, there's some of that sexual energy. I feel like most of this energy is possibly because they know in order to get you back, they're gonna have to do these things because you do expect these things. And why wouldn't they want to have you on their arms? Why wouldn't they want people to know that they have this baddie or this guy with them? Like, why wouldn't they want to know? And you're a baddie even if you're a guy. But yeah, so I just feel like their fantasy is not strictly sex, but you know, that pops up in their mind. It's like every time they have sex, it's not really exciting or fun to them because it's not like how it was with you. And so it's like, that's kind of haunting for them, especially because, again, they had a chance with you, they screwed it up, they fumbled. And so unless they come back towards you, they're gonna forever be left with this guilt. Okay, so that was an interesting reading, pile number 2. This one was interesting because this was a past situation, so a lot of their fantasies just travel back to when you guys were together, what intimacy was like between the two of you, and then they're like, what can I do to get this back? What can I do to reignite this? That's the energy that I see going through their minds. But yes, love, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening up to this point in the reading. Just know your story is still unfolding and the universe is always listening. So if you're feeling up for it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff so that I can keep bringing you guys these divine downloads. I appreciate all of you guys so much, and I hope you have an amazing day or night to whenever you're watching. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for making it to this point. Thank you for clicking on one of the cards. So let's just get straight into this message and let's see who it is first that's fantasizing about you, and then we're gonna get into all of what they're fantasizing about. Okay, so honestly, immediately when I look at the cards, it kind of looks like someone you know from work or school, or this might be someone that's training you or someone that's teaching you something. But yeah, this could also be someone at the gym. Yeah, because it says health. But yeah, this is someone that's definitely seeing you on a consistent basis here. Getting closer to you, getting to know you, that's a part of their fantasy. Especially if this is someone at your school or at work. It's kind of taboo to talk to someone that you work with specifically, but also someone at school. So that might be part of their fantasy. I feel like this person is hard-working. So they have a really good head on their shoulders. It looks like someone that works hard for what it is that they have, works hard for their lifestyle. I feel like they're very picky about who it is that they want because, again, this person seems to be very healthy and they desire healthy relationships in their connection as well. So, I don't know. It's looking like, especially with all this king energy. In the other reading, I was getting like night energy, but you guys have a lot of king energy here. And so this king energy just gives like this person could possibly be older than you. And that might be why they're even like a little hesitant. But yeah, I feel like this is someone that only wants the best in their life. Or the best in their body too. Like, even if right now they're working toward it, like this person cares about their body, they care about their lifestyle, they want things to look a very certain specific way. So they care about being in shape, they care about their health, they want to make sure they have a pure diet, but they also care about spirituality, and they care about having people that are like positive. So they only want people in their life that are going to add value, that are going to add to their life, teach them something, help them grow, you know, honor them. So I feel like in the moments where this person is leaving your presence, their mind is like racing. Like they can't help but to imagine 18 plus things with you, and it could be because of the way that you smell with this Venus card. Like you may smell really good, your aesthetic is good, especially if you see this person at the gym, then it might be like, oh my god, this person smells good even after the gym, like So yeah, if you smell good like that, they can only imagine like other things, but we're not going to get into the 18 plus aspects of things. Yeah, this person may have found your social media, if this is someone that's at work, or someone that's at school, or someone that's at the gym, or maybe you gave it to them. But whatever they found on your social media, I feel like they see you as like a very creative and fun person to be around. Like part of, I don't know, like I feel like just based off what they see on your Instagram, it just gives the vibe that you like to have fun. It gives the vibe that you like to be creative, maybe with your looks or with your expression. It gives the vibe that you like to possibly be different here. And I feel like part of their fantasy is imagining you getting dressed to like go on a date with them, you know, when you smelling good, and taking you somewhere fun, because they just based off your social media, it's like this person really feels like you know how to have a good time. And I feel like, yeah, their fantasy is like enjoying your company and getting to know you. Like they are incredibly fixated on how it is that you look and what it is that you wear and the way that you smell. So that's one of the main things that this person looks forward to seeing. And you know, they imagine what it is that you're gonna wear, and they have like a fantasy of you just turning everyone's heads and everyone just being like, whoa, what did this person do to like get this person, you know? Like I feel like they imagine being like the one that would like take off, you know, this like creative stuff that you have on, whether it be your clothes, trying to, you know, follow YouTube's guidelines. But yeah, like they imagine like getting to know what all your features looks like, getting to know what your body looks like. That's part of their fantasy, having a passionate connection with the most beautiful or handsome, whichever you guys resonate with, but the most beautiful or attractive person in the school or the work environment or wherever it is that they're seeing you. You know, their fantasy is just having you, like you in it of itself, you are their fantasy. Their fantasy is them impressing you, like being able to impress. Like it almost gives the vibe of like how teenage boys or teenage girls will like imagine themselves like being at a concert, and then like One Direction just looks at them and they're just like, I want them. Like it's kind of like that vibe. It's like, oh my god, I impressed like this celebrity, I impressed this star, because this is the star card. So it just really gives that vibe. They see themselves impressing you and making you smile and making you giggle. Like that's their fantasy. Being able, if you ask them for anything, being able to get it for you. If you need something for them, being able to get it for you. Like I feel like it's very hard to get close to this person, for lack of better words, because we're kind of getting into the King of Swords and the King of Wands energy. I feel like it's hard for people to get close to this person. Like they definitely have a chip on their shoulder. They could have been hurt in previous relationships. They could have been let down or disappointed, maybe even just seen a lot of disappointment and heartache growing up. But yeah, like the King of Swords is not the most emotionally available person. The King of Swords, he likes money, he likes intelligence, he likes knowledge, he likes to grow, you know, like that. He likes that above anything else. So it's really positive in this reading that despite having this kind of like hard to reach person, you still have the Star card, you still have the Three of Pentacles, you still have the Ace of Cups. That's because this person sees value in you. And because we have the Star card, this even means that you're restoring something within this person that was lost. Like your presence alone is refreshing to them. It's refreshing, it's opening them up to more faith and vulnerability and true love connections. Like you're reminding them that like some people are worth it. Like this person with this Star card, they really see you as special. There's a lot of admiration and awe that this person feels toward you. Yeah, the desire that they have for you is very sincere. I feel like they just want to be emotionally vulnerable with you. And it's like their fantasy doesn't involve just being with you and leaving. Like their fantasy involves like a progression, a long-term relationship. And I feel like they have like this deep soul connection where people understand each other fully. And you know, like I feel like they kind of have like a little Delulu feeling toward you, because they just like they might not know you that well, but they feel like they could, and they feel like you guys would get along so incredibly well. So yeah, I think that this is a very mature masculine. Yeah, they fantasize about you, but I think that there's a lot of like logical thinking here. They want to keep these desires hidden. They want to keep self-control. They're drawn to you, but they suppress these feelings either for professionalism, either for whatever reason, until they know it's safe. So I feel like it might be kind of, you might have an idea of who this person is, but it might be kind of hard to believe because this person might be a little cold. They might kind of be distant, but they're definitely making plans to come toward you, despite, you know, the cold demeanor that this person has. Like this fantasy, it keeps pulling them back because they just can't they can't not imagine what it's like to be with you. And you know, they just imagine this being so passionate and fun, and you guys having a magnetic connection. You know, they imagine the shared excitement between the two of you, and you know, they fantasize about taking action and impressing you, and you know, and then eventually the connection getting physical. And with this Knight of Wands or King of Wands, this definitely gives the vibe of, you know, wanting to dominate or wanting you to be a little submissive or take control, you know, especially if they are training you or teaching you in some way. Maybe you're like very receptive, and so this person likes that, but they just imagine themselves taking action, especially when we get to the fantasies and like just dominating you or just being the one in control. Like they love the idea of a submissive version of you, and you know, like they're just like seeing themselves and seeing you allow them to just, you know, like yeah, they still want to be respectful, and they're definitely going to be respectful and respect your boundaries, but yeah, they just see this being like real, because again, this person has been disappointed. They've been disrespected or let down, or you know, again, disappointed. So they really just imagine you being a dependable person that they can trust. They imagine you know, things being solid with you, and you guys both building something together. Like obviously they want to explore something physically and they fantasize about it, but the desire they have for you is actually really respectful, and it's something that they want to build over time. So yeah, I think that these cards are just representing them wanting to get close to you, and wanting to touch you and wanting to see what you look like. Yeah, they want to get to know you, and they want to get to know your story, and they want to connect with you as a person, and learn with you and grow with you and build with you. Like they imagine and fantasize about a real connection with you, one that's like rich and emotionally safe and affectionate. Like they imagine calling you baby. Ew, I said that so weird, but they imagine calling you baby. Like they imagine you touching them. They imagine themselves touching you and caressing you. Like they just want to treat you with so much respect, and they just literally want to take care of you, literally. Okay, pile number 2. That was very intense. Thank you guys so much for making it to this point. Thank you for listening to this reading. But that is all I have for you guys today. Remember that your story is still unfolding, and if you're up for it, make sure to like, comment, all that good stuff so that I can keep bringing you guys these divine downloads. Much love, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for either joining me for the first time or joining me again. Your support and your viewership is very, very appreciated. Okay, let's just get into the message, and we're gonna see who is fantasizing about you, what they're fantasizing about, and all that good stuff. Who is fantasizing about you? So honestly, the energy that I get is that this is definitely someone that knows you. This is definitely someone that is a friend, or you know, someone that's in the same community as you or something like that. Yeah, this person has a lot of hidden and strong feelings for you. This person really likes how you carry yourself and who it is that you are as a person. Like, they are very, very gravitated to you and how you show up, even on just a surface level. Like, they see you as someone that makes their own rules. Like, no, I'm not saying like you disobey people and you cause problems and all that other stuff. It just is like you follow your own rules. You don't just take everything at face value. Maybe this person has seen you debate with people, or maybe this person has seen you be very opinionated from time to time. Maybe you've debated them. Maybe you've been opinionated with them. But yeah, they like the way that you live your life. They like the way that you maybe even dress. Some of you guys might be experimental with the way that you talk, or the way that you dress, or the things that you want to do for when it comes to your life, or even in your work field. I feel like you add something new to the rooms that you get into. Like, you cause other people to think, and that's just, there's something really attractive about your energy. There's something really attractive about your insight. The fact that you're this attractive person with so much insight and so much value to add to the world. This person is not the only one that fantasizes about you, and I'm sure that they know that. But yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, they see your future as very bright and capable and endless. Like, you really stand out to this person. This is, I don't know, I think that they go to like the same school or the same work as you, or again the same community as you, or the same group. I don't know, they're sharing like some of the same interests with you for sure. Things that this person has seen from you, they see you as a deeply empathetic and kind person. Like, they see you as different in the way that they even view people. They view people from like a very like open way. Like, this is someone that really accepts people as they are, and they view the world in like a very non-judgmental and critical way. Like, it's weird, it's hard for me to explain their perspective. But yeah, they're unique in their own way, and that's why this person wants to vibe with you. That's why this person wants to connect with you. They want to connect with someone that's just as expressive as you are. You know, this person can see you guys doing so much more in the future. They see you guys spending so much more time together with this 11th house card, that yeah, like they want to get close to you. And again, I think that this might be someone that's your friend, that's in your friend group or whatever, but yeah, I don't know, they really like this like deep intuitive nature that you have. Maybe you guys are spiritual, maybe again you're like dressing in a spiritual way. I don't know what it is, but the way that you are is like vibes with them, it connects with them, and it draws them in. Like, they want to start a conversation with you. They want to get close to you, closer to you. So yeah, I feel like this person sees you for who it is that you are. They see you as a kind person, a respectful person, a spiritual person, an aware person, a deep person, someone that again is like them. So maybe they even see you as a part of their soul tribe or soul family. But yeah, let's get into their fantasies toward you now. Now that I've explained who this person may be, and I've kind of given you a picture of who this person is, if that resonates with you, then we can tap into the fantasies and what specifically they're thinking about. So, the King of Cups, when you get that, super, super positive. It's one of the best kings that you can get, in my personal opinion. I love the King of Cups because the King of Cups, their main interest is making you happy. They want to make you happy. This person adores you. Like, part of their fantasy is if they were to have a relationship with you, if they were to have a sexual connection with you or an intimate connection with you, they would be blessed to do so. Like, they would feel lucky beyond words could describe. Like, when it comes to their fantasies, like, if this were real for them, like, if they could actually have this connection with you, they would take advantage of it. There would be an abundance of, like, intimacy, I guess. Like, you'd be very gratified. We'll say that. Like, they would make sure that you receive it all from this person. And, like, that's how they'd also be being gratified in an 18+ way, is by gratifying you. Like, you know, like, you in it of itself, you are a dream come true to this person. You are like a gem that, like, they would never hurt you. Like, they would give you a relationship that would feel so safe and loving, and this person would physically make you happy to the best of their ability. Like, this person already cares deeply about you. They already feel a loving desire towards you, and their attraction for you, it's genuine. It's all rooted in genuine energy here. Like, they're passionate about you. So even if you guys were to just remain friends, even if nothing were to come of a relationship with you, there's still a genuine desire for a connection. It's not just a physical thing for them. Like, they think about the future with you, and they respect your boundaries, and they would 100% respect if you didn't want something with them too. But they can't help but think about you in an 18+ way. They can't help but fantasize about you. They can't help but want you. So if things were to ever get intimate between the two of you, I think they would just imagine you, and just the way that they would show up, they would make sure that you were comfortable. They would make sure that you were happy. They would try their best to make sure that things were fiery and just full of just sexual chemistry, like raw desire, spontaneous energy. Like, this is like just being super spontaneous, like just trying to do things that excite you. And yeah, like, this is just raw desire, exploring each other, exploring new things. Like, they have such a strong urge to act on their physical desire for you. Like, when you're talking, this person might look at your lips and want to kiss you. Like, ugh, they just, yeah. They're already very turned on by you, and they won't even, like, yeah, they don't even, like, see you, like, in an 18+ way, and they're already, like, feeling this strongly toward you. So I think they're fantasizing about how the connection could move forward, and they're really seeing you as someone who ignites, like, passion within them. Oops, sorry. Passion within them. Like, you make them feel alive almost, even now. And so I feel like they fantasize about how much more intense that feeling would be if they actually got a relationship with you. Like, they feel like you make them alive right now because of the desire, because of the urge, because of the want. They can only imagine if that was brought into their reality. There's multiple cards here that talk about a shared future. Multiple cards here. So it's clear that they see a future between the two of you. They see you as, like, two eccentric or, like, unique peas in a pod. Like, you guys both might be, maybe you're, like, you're unique, or you dress a certain way, or you're involved in, like, a unique group or club, or I'm not entirely sure. But even if this person isn't as expressive as you are, like, I feel like you just motivate them. But regardless, they feel like the connection you two would have would just be, it's hard for them. Like, they just want, like, they feel like you would make them so happy. They feel like the future would just be a dream come true, for lack of better words. Like, they feel like they fantasize about having, like, stability and comfort with you. Like, they would just want the opportunity to make something last with you. They imagine, like, getting closer and closer with you, and the intimacy between the two of you getting better and better because you guys are just getting to know each other on a deeper and deeper level. They're fantasizing about building something long-term and long-lasting, and building a life with you. I know it might be a lot for some of you guys because it might be surprising, but this person genuinely feels very strongly toward you. They want to build something long-lasting intimately. Like, they want things to last. Like, they want it to last with you. They want something that's like grounded. Like, they want to bond to you. I know that sounds insane, but like, this is like really intense energy. Like 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, like this is the ultimate wish come true. And with this Knight of Pentacles, this is like the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, these are the two sweetest cards here, because it's just like they just want to wine and dine you. Like, this is taking you on vacations, this is spoiling you, making you feel seen, making you feel heard, making you feel appreciated. Like, they want to spoil you with good food and, you know, spoil you with like good days. Like, they don't want a quick thrill. Like, they want something eternal and real. And maybe they have like role models in their life that make them want this, you know. Maybe they have parents that have a nice connection. Okay, I'm so sorry, pile number 3. There were a lot of interruptions for this reading. My deepest apologies. But just to give you like what I was saying before, yeah, they really do imagine just life, all of the good things in life with you, like eating good foods with you, trying new places with you, and even new intimate experiences with you. Like, I already feel that this person sees you as a good-hearted, sweet person. They already appreciate and love you for who it is that you are. They're already interested in you. They're already thinking about and fantasizing about a deeper connection where the intimacy between the two of you, it feels natural and meaningful, and it doesn't feel like, you know, those superficial or boring relationships where one person is more interested than the other, or one person is putting in more effort than the other. Like, reciprocation is the main vibe here. So I feel like they're vain because they value you so much. It's almost like if you get like a new purse or like new shoes, like you treat it so well because it's like, oh, I never thought I would get this. Like, now that I have it, I'm gonna treat it like the best that I can. It's kind of like that vibe where this person wants to make sure that you're emotionally safe and happy, and like, you know, like they're not just fantasizing about intimacy with you, but they're also fantasizing about a genuine connection, and they want whatever physical connection you guys have to reflect to your spiritual and emotional connection first, if that makes sense. But loves, thank you so much for making it to this point and for bearing with me through all of the interruptions. That's all I have for you guys today. Just remember, your story is always unfolding and the universe is always listening. If you're feeling up for it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, so that I can keep bringing you guys these divine downloads and keep bringing you guys content. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, have a good day or night whenever you're watching. Bye!